Hello. So we are back to organizing my little jewelry collection. I can't remember how I kept my voice in the last video, and I'm too lazy to check, but I'm going to do this soft-spoken voice just because it can be hard to pick up sound from my phone, and I don't like having to increase the volume of my videos too much because otherwise it gets a little bit unpleasant. So we left off where we had just finished organizing this one for the most part, or at least detangling things. This one will have a bit more detangling. Yes. But that is what we will be doing. These are some really cute earrings that I think came from my mom or my grandma, and I don't know when they came from. I think it might have been the 80s, but I like them because they kind of give a bit of that 60s mod look, in my opinion. Not that I'm an expert on fashion and fashion eras, but I do think that they're very cute. I like to wear them pretty regularly if I'm wearing earrings, but I don't really keep a whole lot of earrings since I do have sensitive earlobes, unfortunately. Apparently you can put nail polish on earrings to help make them a little bit, to prevent the metals from touching the ears, but that usually wears away at some point. It's just, I don't feel like doing that. This is a little hair clip for ponytails. It is very cute, and it gives that sort of like Y2K futuristic vibe. I think this is super cute, and I like to use it when I want to go for that look. I have this crop top turtleneck, a turtleneck crop top, or maybe a mock turtleneck, I don't know. It's like crushed velvet, and it's this icy blue color, and it's so cute. I think it was actually a dress, because when I looked it up, I think it turned out that it was a dress that had been sold by Urban Outfitters, but I could tell that someone had cut it, and so it became a crop top by the time I ended up with it. I do a lot of thrift shopping, a lot of resale shopping, but I like to wear this with that. It really works well together. I forgot where I got this, but I like it. I don't know where I'm gonna keep it for now, but it is a hair accessory, so it will not be kept with my jewelry. I'm gonna take down the things that are up here. I really like this. It has two chains on it. Two chains. It has two little chains. One has little butterfly charms, and one has a large pink and metallic butterfly charm. And it's a very cute choker. They're slightly different lengths, which makes them distinct from each other. This is also one of my favorite necklaces. I believe it also came from my grandma. It's just a really nice, simple, metallic bead choker, and I believe I had to replace the clasp at one point, but I just love like simple but stylish jewelry, I guess. Here's a empty chain. And here's another metallic choker that I think is super cute, very, very also like Y2K vibes. And I got it actually at, I think I found this at an airport, in one of the little shops at an airport. It's one of the few times that I've ever purchased something from an airport kiosk, like when they have like fashion kiosks. I don't know if that's a fun sound or not. It's probably too unpredictable, I'm not sure, but I don't know. I think that's cute. And then another little pair of earrings. I found these keys randomly somewhere one time, and I had no idea what they could go to. I turned them into a pair of earrings, and then I found out that apparently these are like handcuff keys, so I don't know what to make of that. But I think that they're cute. All right, oh, and some Shrinky Dink alien earrings. I cannot remember how I acquired these. I don't remember if they were made by a roommate or if I bought them from a classmate. I really cannot remember, but they're very cute. Right. Let's do this. So I have this set of tarot earrings. I found them at Spencer's. It was 2 sets, 2 pairs, but they're all different cards. So I bought a set, and I believe it was probably the Star and the High Priestess. But I kind of liked how the High Priestess and the Hierophant looked together, because they are mirrors for each other. And where's the other one? Temperance. Temperance. So I got these as 2 sets from Spencer's. Spencer's always has interesting things, but it makes sense that they would have some stuff that's like occult themed, I guess. Normally, because I have this this jewelry holder against the wall. I have it hanging up because it has this, like, you can't see it very well from this angle, but it has a ribbon. So I usually keep it hung up on the wall from like a pin or something. So I usually have these dangling from one of these little feet, but I cannot do that at the moment. So I'm just gonna put them, I'm gonna put them on the other jewelry stand for now. Okay. This, another grandma necklace, also one of my favorites. Very cute, very just a nice metallic choker, geometric choker with a little bit of texture on it. I like to wear it with, I really like to combine gold and black, and I like to combine the silver with light colors, but I also like gold and pink. I really like gold and pink together, but I do wear this quite often when I am in the habit of wearing jewelry, which isn't always. And like I mentioned in my other video, this is a little enamel pin that I got from a set that my friends and I shared with each other. I'm gonna put that on the side. Oh, and in the box that I put that in, I have two dusty. I'm gonna have to clean these. Two belly rings. I love this one with the amethyst and the pentacle. This is one of my favorites. I haven't worn it in a long time, but it is very cute. Another alien thing. I don't know where to put belly rings at the moment, so I'm just going to take the lid to this box. Them in there. I'll put all my belly ring stuff in this for now. Another tattoo choker. I actually bought this one. It's just such a cute little charm. If something looks like it came from 2003, I probably think it's cute. This is also a little dusty. It has my industrial piercings in here. I actually don't currently have my industrial in at the moment. I'm wearing two hoops in my cartilage to keep the piercings there, but it just gets aggravated so easily when I wear my over-the-ear headphones, which I've often worn because they're noise canceling, but they're not as intensely noise canceling as my AirPods, but they are over the ear, and they're a little nice and roomy, but just the balls on the industrial bar are just a little bit too big, and so my ear gets kind of sore when I have my industrial in. And it's been a while, so I might even have to use like one of my let me see. This is a pretty old kit from when I first stretched my ears. Or I don't know why I say when I first stretched my ears, because I've only stretched my ears like once up to size 0, but it has some tapered jewelry in here that I'll be able to use to kind of like resize to sort of resize the piercings themselves in case the gauge of these hoops is too small, and I think that they are. I think that these are probably a 16 gauge, maybe an 18 gauge, but probably a 16 gauge, whereas industrial bars are 14 gauge. The lower the number, the bigger the diameter. So that'll be fun. I'll have to be very careful. I've done it before, but it's been a long time since I had them in this little box. It has more belly rings. Oh, and it has some of those tapering things for stretching your ears. I think these are the smallest size. That's going to be very useful. I don't know why I put them in there. Oh, but my mom gave me this little box. I think it's very, very pretty. The bar I was using, that I was wearing most of the time in my industrial, is this rainbowy one, this anodized titanium style. It's cool how the color shifts. I think I like this compared to the gold and compared to the silver because my favorite metal on me is rose gold, and you can kind of see a little bit of the rose gold in the ball of this one, and so it kind of just gives that nice, like, I don't know if you can call it a medium, but gold is a bit too intense on my skin, and I think that silver kind of brings out my redness, so I like rose gold. That's why my glasses frame is rose gold, and my nose ring is rose gold. So I would love to get more rose gold jewelry, especially rose jewelry that looks high quality, because a lot of rose gold can look cheap, but any jewelry can look cheap. I think I'll put these in the box with the other ones. I don't want to show you the inside of the box because it's like 10 years old, so I don't want you to judge me if it looks splotchy, because it's been in the bathroom a lot of times, and you have to, you know, wash your hands before you do any stretching and like use oils, so there's just like, you know, marks from all of that. So we're just gonna now look at it. So I have some more belly rings. Here's a very old, gross, what? Oh, this is an O-ring from a very small gauge tunnel. I do not need that anymore. This is a very old snake belly ring. I probably could just throw it away. I don't think it would be really worth saving because of all the tarnishing on it, and it's, you know, probably not material worth cleaning. It's very nasty. I'm gonna put it over here. But I have a few others. Just this little gold one. I like this purple one, but it just kind of sits funny. I don't really like how it sits on my belly button, but it is a cute color. This is so adorable. Very cute. Daisy with like a pink fake diamond in the middle. That's a very cute one. Ooh, this is one of my favorites too, but the charm falls off a lot. I need to like really get a good jump ring for it, but it's just this little moon and star. But that's cute. Oh, and one last one is just kind of like a opal moonstone type of deal. I think this one also kind of sits in a way that I don't really like, but I'm not, you know, what can you do with used belly rings? I'm not gonna like try to sell them or anything like that. Who's gonna buy used belly rings? Not me. I've brainstormed a strategy for identifying parts in the video where I might need to turn down the volume if I happen to make a awful sound or a screechy sound like I just did. You did not hear it, but and I hopefully didn't have to hear it, because what I have strategized is I can just clap loudly, and then when I'm looking at the video in my editor, I'll be able to identify what I need to cut out without having to listen to the whole thing back. Here's a little Salem pin. My friends and I went to Salem a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago. I really have no sense of time. I need a place for all my pins. I don't think I have a place yet, but I'll just put this by my other pin for now. Oh, speaking of pins, I have this Simpsons one as well. Little Halloween Simpsons skeleton couch gag pin. These are some very pretty earrings that my mom gifted to me. I think they're from someone on Etsy, or I don't quite remember, but they are so pretty. Ridiculously pretty. I think my mom gave them to me. Kind of like a smoky quartz and this nice like brass colored sun and hoop. Oh, these are gorgeous. These are so gorgeous. I'm gonna put them up top for now because I also like to keep them dangling from the little feet, but they're very long, so I can't really, I don't know, maybe I can put them here for now. And I have a few rings. These were from a friend in town who was selling gems and jewelry online for a little while. One of these was gifted to me because I have very thin fingers, very small fingers, and she knew that if she couldn't find someone else who would buy these sizes, she could give them to me and they would fit. But in the summer my hands swell just a little bit, so things that fit me in the winter do not fit me in the summer. Well, it works on my ring finger. The thing about this one is it's just a little, the setting is just a little bit crooked, so it's a little annoying to wear sometimes because it does that. But you know, it actually kind of gives kind of a cool look. I don't know, maybe it could work. But yeah, I don't know what my ring size is or would be. Well, maybe with my crooked fingers, this crooked ring works on my non-wedding ring hand. That makes more sense. Yes, my fingers are slightly crooked. I got that from my dad, I think. Oh god, will I get this off? Uh-oh. Oh, but it's a very pretty moonstone. You can see a little bit of the flash here. Very, very pretty. Alright, relax. Relax. There we go. Rings. I think I normally put my rings in this little cup, but it's full of stuff right now, as you can see. For now, I will put my rings in this, which means I have to empty this out. And it has a few pieces. Also from my grandma, or my mom, I'm not sure. I do tend to go more for gold. When I was younger, I did not. Like when I was like a teenager, I did not care much for gold. But I like gold. I think I wanted to use this chain for this pendant, because this is a really cheap pendant. I mean, a really cheap chain. So I think, yeah, it'll look a lot nicer on that. So I'm gonna do that now, actually. Awesome. There. I think that's nicer. The metal even looks like it fits better. cute. I really like the abalone, or abalone. I always thought it was pronounced abalone, but apparently it's abalone, but I don't believe that. Kind of like this iridescent background to it. I don't know if that's probably paint, but I think it's really cute. Okay, and I have two other rings right here. I think that they're very cute. I like thin, simple bands, or like intricate, thin, delicate types of rings. I do like to stack rings, so that's partly why. I do not wear this cute little, also very 90s, early 2000s style. I think it's just too big. I mean, the ring itself is very bulky and big and just doesn't sit very well. I don't really like how, you know, I can't, my hand does not close, you know, but I can't get rid of it. This is just a rubber hair tie for when I'm styling it or if I'm showering. I'm gonna put that somewhere. Oh, there was another chain in this little gold box. I found this at a shop in the mall. There was a really nice like buy one get one free sale or something like that, and I got a handful of, oh no, is it broken? No, it's not. Is it? No, it is not. Okay. It's just very tangled around itself. This is one of my favorites. I wear it all the time. The only frustrating thing is it winds around on itself while I'm wearing it. So even though it's supposed to have this kind of like double chain effect, it ends up like being one choker chain by the end of the day, just because it just like wraps around itself like as the day goes on. I don't know how, but it just does. But I do still love it. I wear it quite often. Here's a hair clip, actually. My friend who works at Target said that these were from Target, so I had to go find them so I could have some. They got that rose gold thing, and they're just really cute and pretty, and I don't know what to do with it because I don't know where I store those things right now. Here's another ring. I wear this one a lot. I usually wear this right next to my hematite ring. I like to put it on these two fingers. You've probably seen it in videos that I've filmed in the past. I like to wear them like that, but I don't know if this is my summer or my winter hematite ring because one fits and one does not. But this is one that my friend got for me, and they also got some there's this one car that I think parks in the alley, and it makes the worst sound. And you can still hear it here. They got these really cute, I think, resin rings that have flower petals, and this one has sunstone in it. It's very pretty. It's also got that like kind of thick band around the side, so I prefer to wear it as a necklace charm or something. I want to maybe wrap some bands around it so that like it sits like this as a bracelet, and then it's, you know, the band kind of going. I'm not gonna try to put that into words. It's gonna be too difficult. Here's another one of those cool bubble rings. I remember wearing this one pretty often. These were prominent during my scene kid years. Oh, here is an earring that I made. Well, I put the pieces together. I didn't like hand make any of it. Here's an earring that goes with one that was over here actually, so I will unite them. Another pin, Break Up the Dogma. It's a line from a song by IMX, or IAMX. This is a ring that I should just throw away because it's very tarnished and it's missing the little insert that went where the sun went. It's still kind of cute the way it is, but it is just so tarnished, like there's no point in wearing it. So I'm gonna put it over here for now. This is a charm that I got when a shop that I really liked was going, they had a lot of things on sale, and I had been eyeing this piece for a very long time. I believe it is ruby? No, it's either ruby or pink tourmaline. It's got kind of that purplish look that a lot of like lower grade ruby does have, but I wanted this so badly, but I cannot remember what gem it is. That's very funny. Here's the texture from the inside. It is chalky enough where, and there's something about it that kind of like it's transparent but chalky, so I think it probably is tourmaline. But I love this. It's such a pretty little charm. Here's another earring that I made at some point. I lost its companion piece. It had a sun in it. But yeah, I think I lost it at one point. Or maybe it wasn't a sun. Maybe it was also the same moon, but on the other side. I think that's what it was. I have since lost it, but who says that you cannot mix and match earrings? You can still wear something even if you lost its little partner. This is a little lapis moon. I believe I bought from a friend. It looks a little bit like sodalite, but I'm pretty sure it's lapis. I looked closely at it, and you can see the pyrite in speckles, little shiny pyrite in some spots. I'll believe you if you tell me that it's sodalite, but I like to think it's low-grade lapis. And I do have both sodalite and lapis temple stones that I've compared it to. Here's a little spider snake ring I really like. I like to stack this with my others. This one I've had for a long time. It's just a plain metal ball necklace. Sometimes I think maybe I wear it as a bracelet on occasion. Do I? Probably. Maybe. Or maybe I just got the idea now, but I think I have. I've had this forever. It's also pretty old, I think. I don't know if it came from my grandma or if I just like regularly wear it with this one, but I wore this one a lot throughout high school. And here is I think moonstone bracelet. I bought it and I thought that the beads would be slightly bigger. So it's not quite the style that I had wanted, but it is still cute, it is still pretty, and I will find a way to wear it. I don't know where to put my bracelets, but And I can barely fit this on here, so I'm just gonna put it over there for now and we'll deal with it later. This is an opalite and basalt, I believe, bracelet that my mom got for me. Has a little turtle on it. It is also very cute. I think she might have gotten it from when she went to Hawaii. I do not fully remember, but it's possible that she did. And here's just a basic little band that I like to wear with my other rings. This has some cute charms on it, but I have yet to really wear it. But I think I bought this mostly for the charms because it was on sale and I just thought it would be worth it. A little snake for my snake. And an empty chain. I really like this this chain specifically. It's very sparkly, but very small, very thin and delicate. I'll put it over to the side so I don't get mixed up. And this is a little ceramic alien guy that I made when I was kind of not co-teaching, but I was the TA for like a kids thing that my college held, and I got to be a TA for ceramics class. And I just have this little guy. I think I've been meaning to glue a magnet to the back of it so I can put it on the fridge. Right, again, it is starting to get warm. It's been almost 40 minutes, which, you know, it's not as bad as it was last time, but now I'm at the point where I will have to actually think about where I want to put things. So I think I will leave this video here. We'll leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. If you're curious about how the jewelry is gonna get reorganized, stay tuned for the next video. But that is it. I hope that you've enjoyed this so far. I do have a couple of other things to still go through. Mostly this cup full of charms and other God knows what. So that is it. Please like and subscribe if you are still awake or still here, and I will see you in the next one.